Hey guys, what's up? Ben from SnowBoardGamer here. Today I'm going to be doing my very first segment of This Week in Board Games. What I'm going to do on these segments is review the games that I played last week and go over any board game news. On Monday, they announced the winner of the Spiel des Jahres, which is the most prestigious award in the board game industry. It comes out of Germany. There are two awards that they announced, the Spiel des Jahres and the Kenner Spiel des Jahres. And for those of you who are not familiar with them, the Spiel des Jahres, generally a family-friendly board game. Kenner Spiel des Jahres, they spun up 6 or 7 years ago. The idea of the Kenner Spiel des Jahres is a more complex board game that's a little more intricate, maybe a little more strategy. So to give you some examples of past winners, the last 3 winners of the Spiel des Jahres were Codenames last year, Colt Express the year before, and Camel Up in 2014. Winner of the Spiel des Jahres this year is King Domino. I just received a copy of this in the mail a couple weeks ago. I haven't had a chance to open it up yet and play it. It plays in 15 minutes, 2 to 4 players, ages 8 and up. It is a tile laying game that is supposed to be a lot of fun from everything I've read. So I'm really excited to play this one. The last 3 winners of the Kenner Spiel des Jahres are Isles of Skye from Chieftain to King, Broom Service, and Istanbul. And the winner this year of the Kenner Spiel des Jahres is the Exit series. There are 3 of these games. One of them I have here is the Pharaoh's Tomb. There are 2 others. They're essentially escape the room games for 2 to 6 players, 1 to 2 hours of playing time. This is a one-time play of the game. Once you beat it, you know how to beat it, and you can't really play it again. I'm really excited for this one. We're gonna play it later tonight and see what it's all about. I got home from vacation last week, flew out immediately to Vegas for a conference for my job. Fortunately, I have cousins and aunts and uncles who live in Vegas. We played lots of board games. The one we played the most of while I was there is Secret Hitler. Now, Secret Hitler is a social game, 5 to 10 players, 15 to 30 minute range. There are 2 teams, the liberals and the fascists, and the liberals are trying to prevent the fascists from taking over, and the fascists are trying to take over the government and install Secret Hitler as the leader in the government. You go through a series of elections and everybody votes and nominates presidents and chancellors, and then you pass either liberal or fascist policies. You don't know who's who in the game, except the fascists know who each other are. Hitler is secret. This game right now is out of print, and it's not coming back into print until this fall. But they have it print and play for free on their website. So if you want Secret Hitler now, you can go print the components yourself. My cousins like this game so much. They have 3 boys. They already printed up the family-friendly version called Secret Voldemort. And they sent me pictures of them playing the game with their 6-year-old even. My cousin has a 3D printer, which is the coolest thing ever. He 3D printed the pieces for Secret Voldemort. My cousin also printed this awesome R2-D2 dice tower. He's really got me thinking about getting a 3D printer now. The one he has is from Monoprice. It's around $200. The spools of plastic are $18 each, and they last for quite a while from what I've heard. Other games I played while I was in Vegas with my cousins and my aunts and uncles are Coup with the expansion, which takes it up to 10 players. Similar to Secret Hitler, it's a social bluffing game, but instead of team-based, it's everyone for themselves. We also played Camel Up, which was the Spiel des Jahres winner in 2014. Part strategy, part party game, 2 to 8 players. You're betting on camels racing around a track. A lot of fun. We also played Terraforming Mars. This is a deeper strategy game, 1.5 hours to 2 hours. Each player represents a corporation racing to settle Mars and make it inhabitable. It's one of my favorite games. I was really hoping this one won the Kenner Spiel des Jahres, but unfortunately it was beat out by the Exit series. While I was in Vegas, my cousin took me to the Meepleville Board Game Cafe. It was awesome. I went in there. They have a retail space up front and several rooms in the back where you can pay a fee. I think it's $5 or $7 for the day. Sit down there. They've got a large library of games. They've got some snacks. You can get a quesadilla. While I was there, I picked up a copy of the Exit series, Pharaoh's Tomb. I also had a little bit of an impulse purchase. My cousin said he's heard about this game but hasn't played it. It's called Good Cop, Bad Cop. My son is in the drumline in high school, and his drumline friends come over all the time and we play these secret identity games. The Resistance, Secret Hitler, Coup, and this is another one called Good Cop, Bad Cop. Goes up to 8 players, 10 to 20 minutes. From what I understand, you get a few cards in front of you and you could either be a good cop or a crooked cop and you're trying to figure out who's who. Sounds fun. I got home from Vegas to a package in the mail, and it is a Kickstarter that I backed months ago. Beer Empire is a game for 2 to 4 players, ages 12 and up, 1 to 2 hours of playing time. In this game, you collect your ingredients, your wheat, your hops, all the various ingredients that go into brewing beer. And then you take your beer to shows and try and win prizes. As part of the Kickstarter, I got add-on 1 and add-on 2. So I'm excited to try this one out. Should be fun. We also played some more Secret Hitler at home with some of my kids' friends and some of our friends in the neighborhood, as well as a little bit of Batman Love Letter. Plays in 15-20 minutes. It's a good filler game if you're waiting on people. 2 to 4 players, Batman-themed version of Love Letter. Man, we've just got all kinds of news this week. There's a game I follow that is about to release a Kickstarter in August. It's called Cultists. They released the print and play version on their Instagram account this week for anyone who's interested in trying it out. The game, from what I understand, is mostly finished. They just want some feedback from the community. So I was super excited. Went down to Kinko's and on cardstock for a little over $3, I printed the game. It has all the components here. Haven't cut them out yet. The idea of the game, from what I understand, is similar to Secret Hitler, The Resistance, and Coup. Some sort of combination between those. It's a social game where you've got members of a cult, and then you've got runners who are trying to escape the cult. And they're trying to get away, and the members of the cult are trying to keep them from escaping. Really excited to try this out with our group that really enjoys these social games, especially my son and his friends. They love playing Secret Hitler and The Resistance. This one is right up that alley. And one more thing. Splendor is an awesome game for 2 to 4 players, ages 10 and up, plays in about 30 minutes. They announced a few weeks ago an expansion in August. It's called Cities of Splendor. It looks really, really cool. There's 4 different expansions in one. You can go read about it on their website, coming out in a few weeks. That's it for this week in board games. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more board game videos. Leave any questions you have in the comments below. Thanks everyone. We'll see you next time.